Okay.
We just got done arguing about
Yeah.
something.
So, okay, we're just going to hop right into this really quick, and we're just going to explain some things, okay? We're going to clarify some things. We're going to explain some things. We're going to argue a little bit. We're going to yell, and that's just going to be it. Okay. First, let me start off by saying, guys, we agree 150,000% that there were a lot of unanswered questions. Hello, I would have liked to have known what happened with Bethany. There was a bunch of things that just were not answered, and we get that. So with that being said, I feel like the reason that Jonna and I liked the episode so much was because we went into this with very low expectations.
Not so much low expectations, but we expected
to hate it.
Yeah, and also we basically just said it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's the finale of the show.
There's nothing we can do to change what happened.
I think they brought it together superbly. I thoroughly enjoyed last night's episode.
Well, here is why we thought it was good, okay? After season 3, you guys know as well as we do, this show went down significantly. Like, to the point where, honestly, I didn't know how they were going to bring it together in the end. Like, I was clueless as to how they were going to make this work because they had just butchered this show so bad. So, the reason that I liked it, I can't speak for Gianna, but the reason that I liked it is because they literally brought it together as best as they could. I feel like this was the best. Did it make all the sense in the world? No. Was there still a few plot holes? Yes. Was there still unanswered questions? Yes, absolutely. But I feel like they butchered this show so bad that they salvaged it as best as they could. That this episode was the best that they could have done it with what they had.
And I enjoyed it. Troyan did
too.
a superb job. She was fucking
We just
amazing.
rewatched it. Like, we never rewatch episodes.
No.
Never.
Except for
we
312.
watched the Toby one over again.
Because that's my other favorite episode. This is on my list.
Yeah, like, I loved this episode. I absolutely enjoyed it.
This, Toby, obviously, and the first secret, the Halloween special.
At first, you were like a kitten with little tiny bites, and now you're like an actual cat, and you're hurting me. So you're gonna sit here, because you're in timeout. Stop. 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 Ow! I really thoroughly enjoyed this episode. He's rude. Like, look at my hand. I don't care.
Okay. Like, he and I
He got you, Devin. Like,
Yeah.
He got him, too, yeah.
he's a little pooper.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fucking everybody up.
He is fucking everyone. Oh my God, Megan!
What?
You're like, stop!
Okay. So, anyway. All right. This is why he hates me. I'll go stop. Thank you for the kiss. Okay. Your breath smells like poop. Okay. Anyway. I feel like this show could have went a lot of different ways. I think as fans, somebody mentioned it on one of our videos from last night, that the fans had better theories than the show could have
Most
done.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Most definitely. And, I mean, that goes without saying. I am happy that, in a way, Ren was helping AD.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you? And when did I tell you?
A long time ago.
Okay.
It didn't happen exactly as we
It
said it
didn't.
would happen, but whatevs.
But here's the thing, though, okay? Guys. We knew going into this episode, okay? We all knew it. Everybody said it. I mean, and these people that are bitching, it's the cat.
Oh my God.
These people, it is. He's terrible. I don't know what it is.
Ugh.
When they're kittens, like, I don't know. It's because he switched food. So now he just farts like an 82-year-old man. So, when we all knew it, and the people that are bitching, oh, we didn't get enough answers, and there was stuff that I wanted answered.
One person fucking calling us an idiot.
Yeah, that was just stupid. Don't even give them the satisfaction of talking about
you.
The same people that were bitching that we're not gonna like that we didn't get any answers last night and this and that were the same people that were last week saying there's no possible way they can give us all the answers we need. So you already knew that we were not going to get all these answers. So why be disappointed about it, guys? Like, honestly, yes, don't get us wrong. We were disappointed about the CC reveal because I feel like that was just so far-fetched that, like, honestly, no one could have guessed that. And for those who are like, well, some people guessed it. Okay, good for them. But a normal person...
Okay, maybe people guessed that CC was A,
but no
one came up with that.
I think there was one person that came up with it and, like, almost had it to the T, which, good. Power to you.
Good for you.
Fucking power to you. But I just feel like it was just unrealistic. This, however, do I feel like the twin thing is overplayed? Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I really do. And you guys can't... I mean, this was not our ideal ending. This wasn't. If we could have had it our way, Ren would have been fucking A, and Ren wouldn't have only been AD. Ren would have been A since the beginning. Ren would have been A since the beginning, and he would have been the one pulling the strings since the beginning. And I really feel, had it been up to us, whoever AD was, even if it wasn't Ren, would have been pulling the strings since the beginning. I feel like it all should have tied together, and this person should have been, like, the person, like, I feel like they could have done a lot more with this ending. I feel like they could have made it so that she knew all about her twin since the beginning, and Spencer had no clue about her, and she's been doing this since the beginning. I feel like they really could have done a lot more with this. Don't get us wrong. I really enjoyed the episode. Was there stuff that I wish could have happened? Yeah, absolutely, guys. I mean, we're not 100% like okay with it, but I feel like me as a viewer, I got the closure I needed from this episode. Like, I'm okay with it being over now.
I'm not okay with it being over.
I mean, like, I'm not sitting here questioning, like, yeah.
No, I know what you're saying, but I said to Devin earlier, I was like, like, it hasn't even really hit me yet because, and it's not hit you yet, or him. Or anyone, for that matter, really. Like, we might still be thinking to ourselves, okay, the show is over, but in a way it's like, oh, it was just the summer finale, and we'll be watching it again. Like, it's never gonna be on again.
You know what's hitting me is the fact... It's not even that. The thing that's hitting me is the fact that, like, what we saw last night, that's it. Like, there's no coming back and being like, oh, this person actually is AD, or, oh, this person is actually this person. There's no changing the story. That's it. Like, it's it. When we had season finales, it was like, oh, well, anything can happen. Like, next season, we don't know. This person, we can come up with more theories, and we can come up with this and that. Like, there's no more... What's the point of even talking about it anymore? Because there's not going to be any new information, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And that's what we mean by the whole video that we had posted the other night prior to the finale. Like, we're not going to stop making videos. We're not going to stop our channel, but... We're obviously not going to be speaking about Pretty Little Liars.
There's no reason to. We came on here. This will be our last PLL video. The only reason we came on here was just because we received so much hate about us liking the episode. Which, I mean, we know that. We have a channel. We're out there, even in the PLL public.
If we had said, oh my god, this episode sucked, we still would be getting people that would be saying anything. But another thing is that we did not notice, and then looking back, we did not notice that cop, because I wasn't paying attention to the cop, I was paying attention to Alex when she was being arrested.
Yeah.
Was the French guy from Mona's boyfriend at the end of the episode. Mona took the game right back, and
I really liked
fucking amazing.
I like the fact that Mona took the game right back, because it was like she was the original A, and she was the one. The end A. Do you know what I mean? Like, it came full circle, and I really liked that. I thought that that was well done. I don't know. I mean, was I shocked that Spencer had a twin? No. Because we called it since the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, not since the beginning, but like in you know what I mean? Like in the middle of this season, we thought that Spencer had a twin. There was just certain things that, like, you know, pointed out, like, that she possibly could have a twin, certain scenes where she was different, and in which we found out that we were correct about some of those scenes. And was I shocked that it was Spencer's twin? No. Was I shocked with her backstory? Not necessarily, but I like that it was explained. I like the fact that Noel was touched base on, that she explained Jenna, that she explained how Archer and Cece got together, and Cece knowing Ren, and like, I liked it. Which, yes, did it answer all the questions? Like, no, not necessarily, but now we can go back and be like, oh, well, Cece, Ren, okay, well, there was a connection there, and maybe that's why. Like, we can, like, speculate. We can kind of make up our own story in our heads. I mean, it is what it is. We went into this episode knowing 1,000% that we weren't going to get the answers we wanted. We knew it. So we figured we were going to enjoy it for what it was.
Which we did.
And that's what we did. We didn't just like it because we decided we were going to like it. Mm-hmm. We just said we weren't going to, regardless of what it was, we were not going to be upset. The only person I was going to be upset about was Paige. I mean, I said, even if it was Melissa, I was like, ugh, not okay with it. But if it is Melissa, well, they better have a good backstory. Do you know what I mean? We didn't care who it was as long as they had a good why. And I think to a certain extent her why was a decent why. I do. Especially considering we've looked back on Mary and Jessica, and even Jessica said, like, when Spencer questioned her, like, why did your sister hate you so much? She says, because I was born first. Like, trust me, if you don't have siblings, the littlest things can piss you off. Like, honestly. The littlest things can piss you off, and I don't mean that to sound like, you know, to underplay what they did here, but, I mean, she did. She got the rough end of the deal, and I feel like I'd probably be a little pissed off about it too, which, you can't just think, oh, well, you know, her sister had it better than her, so that's why she did what she did. That's like, you're looking years down the road to her, what the emotional and, like, what the decisions that happened throughout her life, how it affected her where she is now. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's gone through a lot since then. She wasn't all there. That's why her family gave her up. The people, like, you know what I mean? Like, she had issues from early on, and they followed her through her life. And it is what it is. I think it makes a hell of a lot more sense than somebody dating their cousin because they wanted to be closer to their family. So shoot me for thinking that this reveal was better than the Cece reveal, because the Cece reveal... No. The Cece reveal was entirely too much. Okay? She was dating her cousin, which she thought was her brother at the time, to get closer to her family. Like, what? Like, what? This one actually fucking made sense. Okay, that's all we're saying. It made sense.
And Troy Bellisario is fucking gorgeous.
She kicked ass. It made sense. Was it all we had hoped it would be? No.
But for what
they had,
we got a good episode out of it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And okay, some of you don't think that this should be the finale to the series. That's your opinion.
There's nothing we can do to change it. I mean, we just gotta,
And at the end of the day, there's nothing that anybody can do, so.
It is what it is. But this is our last PLL video, guys. We're hoping. I said to Gianna, if they come off with an Addison spinoff and her friends, I will not be partaking. I will not watch like a rebooted PLL with a bunch of new girls. I won't do that.
I hope that they do a spinoff, though. Something.
If they do a Mona spinoff.
Oh, well, that goes without saying, but a spinoff.
Abso-fucking-lutely. We will be partaking in that. So, that is it, guys.
14:50. Bye-bye.
Bye.